And this, David, is?
Yeah, this is the Crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
David, that's for you. Thanks. You find them exciting? They might not be exciting, but we're going to make a lot of money for the country. Okay. And so is David. You have to check him out. There's nobody like this guy. He said, "How did you get David Sachs? How did you do that?" And he's doing it for the country more than anything else. So we appreciate it, David. Thank you very much.
Biz to the Moon, reporting live from the metaverse in the Horizon world. And yeah, the crypto market is heating up. And if you're not a crypto early adopter, I'm here to implore you, get off the sidelines, cause we done had some EOs, and that's a new acronym breakdown. Executive order signed by the new president, Donald Trump, aka Donald Pump, cause ever since he got in office, he's been keeping his word. And recently, he done signed that crypto executive order that's gonna make America the worldwide leader, the crypto capital of the world. Yeah! Is all this bullish information, and you're on the sidelines. You have the opportunity right now to jump into the crypto space and DCA your way to financial freedom, but not financial advice, cause y'all already know I ain't no goddamn financial advisor. I'm just a man on a mission, finna get up out this system and live life at my own pace and say bye-bye to that rat race, that 9-to-5 grind, trying to grind you out till your back hurt. Yeah, it's not on my watch, cause we got crypto that's gonna be the capital of America. And we had recently the newly appointed crypto and AI czar, David Sachs, on Fox News, telling the folks what's to come. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead.
Now, President Donald Trump announcing a new crypto working group for, quote, developing a regulatory framework for crypto assets, signaling a drastic policy shift from the Biden administration after Trump promised to make America the capital of crypto. Joining us now is President Trump's AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, the man the president says is the man. David, thank you for joining us, first of all. Second of all, is this promises made, promises kept? Because Donald Trump said on July 27th that he would stop federal agencies from targeting the crypto industry. He made good on that promise today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, President Trump campaigned to be the first crypto president. He gave a now famous speech in Nashville where he described how he was going to change the regulatory environment for crypto. And he has now acted on that promise. He signed this executive order today. He's directed our working group to produce a regulatory framework that's going to encourage innovation in crypto in the United States, keeping the industry onshore rather than driving it offshore, which is what was happening under the Biden administration.
I want to get to that framework in just a second. First, the executive order halts what President Trump calls aggressive enforcement actions and overreach. What is he talking about there?
Yeah, well, Edward, for the last 4 years, the Biden administration has basically prosecuted and persecuted crypto companies, really driving them offshore. I've heard so many outrageous stories by founders, by entrepreneurs. The Biden administration would not tell them what the rules of the road were, and they would then get prosecuted. And what the industry wants more than anything else is regulatory clarity. They're saying, just tell us what the rules are, we will abide by them. And the Biden administration would never do that. And because of that, all the innovation was basically moving offshore, and America was about to lose this technology of the future. And we want that innovation happening here in the United States, and I think it now will happen in the United States because President Trump has declared that the U.S. must be the crypto capital of the world.
So it creates this working group that you will chair. What will you be looking for, and what type of guidelines are you looking to put out?
Yeah, so a few areas. So number one, market structure. We need to define what is a security, what's a commodity, what's a digital asset or collectible. So there's a few different categories here. So defining the market structure is important. Second area is stable coins. I think stable coins are a really interesting area. It gives us the opportunity to extend the dollar's dominance internationally. We can basically create a digital dollar that people all over the world will use. And then the third area that we're going to look at is we're evaluating this national stockpile for digital assets. We haven't created it yet, but we're going to study that issue.
So looking at the stockpile, haven't made the decision to go forward? Is that what you're saying?
That's correct. Yeah, we're going to evaluate that. We have not decided to do it yet. But we need to study that.
Is crypto an asset or a currency then?
Well, when you're talking about digital assets, it can be multiple things. I mean, you've got digital assets that are securities, you've got digital assets that are commodities, you've got digital assets that are collectibles like NFTs or meme coins. So, you're talking about a whole vast area of innovation. And so digital assets can be a number of different things. And that's why you need a clear regulatory framework that says, which areas are which. What are the definitions? And that's what founders need. Founders just need clarity around those definitions. They need to know what the rules of the road are so that they can abide by those rules and be confident that if they succeed in the United States, they're not going to get arbitrarily prosecuted.
So how far is the U.S. behind, do you believe, the rest of the world, and how fast will this help catch up?
We're going to catch up really fast. I mean, the innovation was starting to move offshore. There are places like Singapore, even places in Europe that were ahead of us. But now I think it's going to change very fast. Really, if you look at Silicon Valley and the technology industry in general, the U.S. leads in virtually every category, and crypto is one of the few exceptions. And I think that's going to be very, very quickly rectified because of President Trump's executive order today.
I want to get your take on the Trump coin, which started right before he took office. Are you concerned about a conflict of interest there?
I don't think so. I think the Trump coin is a collectible. Like I mentioned, there's different categories of digital assets. That's a collectible. It's like a baseball card or a stamp. People buy it because they want to commemorate something. So this is just my personal opinion. I'm not a regulator, but my personal opinion is that it's totally fine.
So this executive order bans agencies from developing a central bank digital currency. Why is that?
Well, CBDCs are a real threat to freedom and liberty. What you're talking about there is moving to a central bank digital currency that would be run out of Washington by the Fed and would basically gradually replace cash and catalog everybody's transactions. And it could lead to new laws and dictates about how people spend their money. So I think people are very concerned that that could be an Orwellian path to go down. No one wants to go down that path. And I think we can create stable coins, basically digital dollars, without doing that. So the executive order is really clear. We want to create a regulatory framework for stable coins, but we don't want to go down the path of CBDCs.
But a digital currency for a government could be competition to Bitcoin. Did that play into that decision? Well,
I mean, any government can create a stable coin. So, but I think the U.S. Dollar is already the world's reserve currency. So I'm not really worried about competition there. I just want to extend, or I believe that what we should be doing is extending the dollar's dominance into digital areas, extend it online. And I think that could actually create trillions of dollars of demand for U.S. treasuries. It could be really useful to us in basically supporting our debt and also bringing down long-term interest rates.
David, in the last 30 seconds we have, you are also the AI, the artificial intelligence czar. The executive order was signed on that, making U.S. the capital of artificial intelligence. What does that mean going forward?
Well, like the president said at Davos today, we want to be number one. We want to be the global capital in artificial intelligence as well as crypto. These are two areas that are absolutely vital for the future. They're both cutting edge technologies. The Biden administration had passed this 100+ page EO of burdensome regulation. It was just unnecessarily cumbersome. The industry hated it. They were complaining about it. President Trump promised to rescind that Biden EO. He's done that now, and we're going to replace it with something much better.
Taking the gloves off, we'll see, and we'll see what comes out of what you guys decide. David Sacks, thank you. As the president described the guy, I appreciate it.
Guys, and there you go. That's that crypto info that you gotta know. So one thing for sure and one thing for certain, you gotta DYOR. Do your own research, cause the new digital economy is coming to a city near you, and you could be ahead of the wave by investing your hard-earned money into the backbone of the new financial system. You could go ahead and dibble-dabble into meme coins if you want, but there's coins out there that will be the new infrastructure for the new monetary system. Guys, and I keep telling y'all that we're seeing it on a day-to-day basis, and that's called crypto mass adoption. Now you have America that's gonna try to take over and flex all their money into the crypto space. You need to do one thing, and you need to make sure you do it. You need to take the time and make the time to do those 4 letters that I'ma keep telling y'all to do right here, which is DYOR. Do your research. This is Biz to the Moon reporting live from the metaverse. I'm finna see you soon.
Reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services. It'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto.
Jump into the crypto space. Yes, you heard what the man said. He finna make it the crypto capital of the world. And you're on the sideline when you got the worldwide leader of all the leaders going all in on crypto and the blockchain. And you could add a side of AI, but you need to DYOR. Do your research and jump in.
Fuck your dollar bills, all I want's cryptos. Wow. Fuck dollar bills, I just want cryptos. Wow. Fuck dollar bills, I just want cryptos. I just want cryptos, I just want. Fuck your dollar bills, all I want's cryptos. Wow. I don't need your dollar bills, but I need